Let's return home and look at the knock-on effects as the blackouts continue to roll across South Africa. Water and other services may be affected, and being without power, of course, sometimes means being out of touch because a cell phone signal is affected. To discuss, we're joined by Executive for Telkom Mobile Network Operations Service, that's Hercules Regoleka. Mr. Regoleka, thank you for being with us. We heard from mobile companies at stage 4 that the batteries just couldn't keep up with the load shedding. I can imagine that stage 6 is considerably tougher for Telkom.
Yes, it's true. Sustained load shedding has connectivity disruptions to our customers. We can assure our customers that we're working around the clock to make sure that we've got network stability and minimize disruptions. All our critical cost sites have sustainable power. We have mobile generators that are deployed around all our mobile towers. And we also have our security teams on high alert to make sure that they respond to issues of theft and vandalism, theft of batteries and vandalism. Yeah. We've increased the capacity and we continue to install batteries in our towers. However, stage 5 and stage 6 brings in more complexities in terms of we don't have enough time for battery recharging and also rotational mobile generator deployment. And we really request that where customers are disrupted for their understanding, and we're doing everything in our power to make sure that we restore services and connectivity as quickly as we can.
All right, sure. There's so much to discuss here. How much have you spent on batteries, generators? What is the cost to a company? Are you able to give us an idea, a cost that wouldn't be there if we weren't in this situation as a country?
You see, the issue with batteries, it's a very, very serious national problem. It doesn't start only now that we have load shedding. Over the years, we spend millions and millions of rands on battery replacement. We also spend a lot of money in terms of security strategies and plans. I can safely tell you that it runs to hundreds of millions over the years that we're doing. However, we've been working on this time for a long time, and we have ongoing plans to make sure that we install our batteries. We've worked with our battery standby power companies. For now, we've also onboarded about 4 companies that are working flat out 7 days to make sure that we install batteries. Safe to say it's hundreds and millions of rands across the industry, that this is a big, big national problem.
And how often are they stolen? You said that was a problem.
So it differs and it rotates amongst the companies, because as you put securities, they move on to new strategies and so on. But safely to say it's an ongoing problem. And however, the security and the police are actually working with us and with the task teams to make sure that we deal with this and we deal with this problem effectively.
How often are your customers having to go without signal? And let's remember that then you can't even make an emergency call, and without internet connection. And I would like you to respond. My broadband looked at the speed test data, and Telkom wasn't doing very well when there were the load shedding, and people could connect, but in the areas they could connect, it looks like the speeds were going down. It says that Vodacom and Telkom saw the worst degradation in those download speeds. What are you doing to up your game there?
We have a number of plans that are in place. We just acquired the spectrum. Telkom never had a low band spectrum. We have expansion plans that we are busy with to make sure that we improve. And over the years, we actually has improved significantly in terms of the speed and the bandwidth in our network. And you will see it's rotational. However, the problem is that when we have battery theft and network disruptions, We also get network congestion, which will result in some degradation. And from time to time, you may find that customers experience that. But however, by and large, we actually work hard to improve speed and bandwidth.
Yeah, because this is your reputation as well, and everybody's comparing how the mobile companies are faring when it comes to the rolling blackouts. Is there any recourse for customers who are severely affected from you? And is there any recourse for you from Eskom?
Well, we are working together with Eskom, and obviously people who are expert in this case will work with that. But however, from time to time, our customer services are always looking at case by case. And obviously, where there's warrants, we actually do good to our customers.
Final question. So you're doing the best you can. You're trying to mitigate. You say hundreds of millions has been spent. Vodacom, one of the bigger networks, has warned that there could be a network blackout. Could you explain what that is? And are you concerned?
Yes, what happens is that when we look at the emergency plans, when we go higher than stage 6, there's also restrictions of movement and also the cause. Therefore, we will not be able to restore all the connected network sites. Therefore, the plans are that will be restricted to critical sites and the sites that will be able to allow the police and emergency services to operate to arrest the situation.
All right, thank you for that. So it sounds like stage 8 or even stage 7 could be really difficult for all of us and means that you may be completely out of touch. Thank you for giving us the situation. Executive for Telkom Mobile Network Operations Service, Hercules Regoleka. Let's take a look at your sport with Ali.